Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Warships Legends. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we are back in Mighty Mo, the Missouri, and we're on Greece. And this was the match that I had intended to show when I was going to show you guys a Missouri match. But you guys got the team game instead, and that's awesome. So I'm glad you guys enjoyed, but now we got more of an atypical Missouri game where we just go out and we bully everything on our side of the map. So I hope you guys are ready. And without further ado, let's get into the formalities. If you guys enjoy my content, punch that like button because it helps the channel out a ton. And right now, YouTube is being very mean to me. So much love. Also, if you're new to the channel or you've just been hanging around and you enjoy my daily content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You never know what you might find on my channel. Like, I play a lot of World of Warships, that's obvious. I play a lot of other stuff. Right now, we absolutely crushing it in Farm Sim 22. So we got a lot of stuff going, okay? I've been trying to focus on, like, 2 games at a time. So right now, we're doing Farm Sim and World of Warships, right? So that's part of it. Because I have a tendency to play a game and then get bored and play another game and play another game, and I never actually end up finishing anything. So right now, we are playing Farm Sim plus, oh my god. Yeah, that Roma needs to learn that Italian battleship don't go broadside. Just saying. But anyway, he's about to have another harsh lesson, as we're not the only one that slaps that man. But Roma on the other, or not Roma, Mines on the other hand, is going to try to get behind the island, which is great, but we're far enough around that I can still hit him over the island. And wait for it. Bonk. Yeah. Not too shabby. 4 overpens, 1 full pen. That Mines, like, why is it that light cruisers, I understand the overmatch mechanic. I get it. Trust me. I'm being facetious. Well, I'm being, not facetious. What's the word? There's another word. I'm arguing a point. Why are light cruiser players the, like, literal worst cruiser players? Like, if anybody can figure that out for me, let me know. If you know, you know. But Akazuki gets spotted. We're going to go ahead and take a shot at him as well, trying to get some damage off of him. We get 2 pins on him to help kind of, you know, push him away. And remember, we are a radar battleship. I have no idea why this guy is trying to torp either me or the island to my left. I don't understand what that island must have done to him. Or maybe he, you know, just doesn't like me. I don't know. I don't know. But Toulon, on the other hand, just as we get ready, it's every time. Every time it's like, ooh, I'm about to be able to get a shot. Let's just wait and wait. Nope, disappear. Dang it. Every time, man. Why does it happen? Oh, he's back. And now, of course, he's angled away. And I'll take the shot because you never know. You miss all the shots. Oh, my God. Why is Missouri the best Iowa? Like, don't get me wrong, I love the Iowas. You guys know this. New Jersey, Iowa, fantastic ships. Missouri makes them look like stupid ships. Like, it just, the difference between the 3 ships is insane. Like, Missouri is just cracked. It just is. It seems to be more accurate, even though I don't have any data to back that up. I just know that when I take this ship out, I get God tier RNG more often than not. It's got radar, obviously, which all the Iowas had, so you would think that would be a thing. Why don't all the Iowas have radar? Well, Spartan, they needed you to buy the Missouri. Shh, I know. but the other thing is the Missouri also has the pre-nerf Iowa AP damage, meaning it packs a wallop, as the Mines just found out. 1 Citadel for over 14,000, I think it's 14,480 or something like that. Maybe 760. I forget what it is. It's a lot. But it's not a huge difference between the shell damage of the other Iowas plus the shell damage of Missouri. But it is noticeable on certain occasions. Like when you need to finish people off. Instead of leaving them with just enough to get away. But Roma is kind of coming around the corner. We already slapped him earlier. This was not the match that we had a Roma get yeeted 30 seconds in because I shot him and then another guy shot him. But this Roma is doing his best to make sure that we have a good game by just sailing broadside. Now, we take a shot here. Unfortunately, the torpedoes are probably going to get seen, and he's going to turn towards us a little bit to try to dodge those torps if they had enough range, which they don't, apparently. But we get a good result out of that. Nice, solid hit. We're up to 81,000 damage, and this man still has not decided that, you know, sailing broadside is a bad idea. But sporting your broadside to him, he's in an Italian battleship. A Roma. I'm not worried about being over-angled to him. However, whoever's shooting me from the right is going to get a pounding in a moment as we reach out and finish off the Italian battleship for daring give a broadside to an Iowa. Like, okay, we've been doing this for 5 years, right? Going on 6 pretty soon. Like, 5 whole years. World of Warships Legends has been a thing. Also, we're radaring the destroyer. You can see destroyers behind the island behind me. I don't even bother trying to shoot at him because by the time I get these guns rotated around, he's just going to be behind the island. You can see I looked at him, measured him out. Now, I'm anticipating, because he's trying to torpedo, right?
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
I'm anticipating them. Why? Because that's what you do in battleships. You anticipate torpedoes. Otherwise, you die to torpedoes. That's how this works. Now, as he comes around the island, he gets the lesson of a lifetime, where he should have anticipated me shooting before he comes around the corner, right? Now, with him already having torpedoed, now, we do know that the Akazuki gets reload boosters for the torps, right? So what we want to do is try to get around this island. We can use the island to separate us from the Akazuki. We dodged his torpedoes. The mines is going around the corner, and of course, just as he gets to the little gap, like, I didn't want to try to lob that island. I figured there was probably no chance that I could get over that island and still hit the ship. So I was going to shoot into the gap, and of course, he disappears just long enough for me to not be able to shoot him. So he gets to be a little annoying turd waffle for the next couple of moments. But as we've put some distance between us and the Akazuki, I am now going to try to bow tank the rest of the team. Mines can be dangerous if it decides to shoot me with AP while I'm, you know, broadside. But it's even more dangerous when you're up against multiple ships shooting at your broadside. So, instead of playing around, I was thinking about shooting the D7P, but the Bismarck shows his broadside, and I'm like, well, can't pass up that opportunity. That's about as easy a damage as you're going to get. And, bonk. 5 out of 6 shells sent down range, hit the target, penetrated, and did 22,000 damage. How often does that happen in another Iowa? I'm telling you, I know that as far as I know, there is no difference to the dispersion or the grouping of the Missouri compared to the other Iowas. But for me, this thing is always, like, incredibly accurate compared to the other Iowas. But we take a shot to finish off the Bismarck. We do, in fact, finish off the Bismarck. We've got the rear guns rotating around, and the rear turret of justice is on its way. And look at that shot. Oh, my God, that should be a... Like, he's angling away from me. He's not full broadside anymore. He's angling away. How did the shells not arm in that time? Like, come on, man. That should have been a kill. I'm sorry. That should have been a kill. But D7P says hello with his little planes. I turn away from his planes. I'm shooting planes down, trying to dodge his shells and his bombs. And yeah, we're gonna try to get rid of this little turd. D7P, not the greatest ship for open water gunboating. It's not the most agile thing in the world. And yeah, we get a good hit there. Mines goes down after we slapped him, so we don't have to worry about him anymore. We were outside of his torpedo range too, so we don't have to worry about that. So all that's left is the Akazuki behind us and the D7P in front of us. So, of course, we're going for the D7P. Now, this D7P, to his credit, is trying to change things up, but he is being pretty predictable. I'm able to anticipate what he's doing for the most part. It's just going to come down to whether or not we get the RNG needed. We didn't quite lead him enough that time. He turned underneath those shells and accelerated. And that's one thing that I've always been kind of bad at, is anticipating how fast a ship will speed up out of a turn. And that's mainly because of propulsion mod. Propulsion mod makes people just do stupid things when coming out of turn. Like, I don't know how a ship can go from a hard turn going all the way down to like 20 knots and then accelerate to like full speed in 2 seconds. Like, it makes no sense. But it doesn't matter. we take them out.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
You can only play that game so long. I will eventually adapt, and you will eventually. God darn it. Why is it every time somebody fires one last shot before they die, it's a guaranteed fire or a guaranteed citadel or you know what I mean? Why is that a thing? I'm not the only one, right? Like, I can't be. And of course, Akazuki is just outside my range, but he goes down anyway, so it doesn't matter. But this was a fun, quick game in the Missouri. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We ended up with, what was it, 166,400 damage, high caliber, top of the leaderboard, 2,840 XP with 3 kills. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. What is your favorite Iowa class? Is it the Missouri? Let me know. And if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.